The new Premier League season inches ever closer, although Manchester United's search for a new striker is still dragging on. Speaking in Friday's press conference, manager Ruben Amorim hinted that he could even trial Matheus Cunha or Bryan Mbeumo in a number 9 role, having suggested that the two new arrivals can play as a striker. Of course, the pair, who scored 35 league goals between them in 2024, can lead the line if needed, but it would not be the ideal solution. United can no longer tolerate a square pegs and round holes policy. Yes, a dearth of funds and an inability to move on the likes of Rasmus Højlund could well force Amorim's hand, although the Portuguese coach should not have to resort to plugging the gap with an unorthodox option. A proper striker is in order. So far this summer, United's top-flight rivals have already strengthened their own ranks in that department. Indeed, Chelsea have acquired Liam Delap and João Pedro. Arsenal have snapped up Victor Gyökeres. Liverpool, fresh from signing Hugo Ekitike, could even land the cream of the crop, Alexander Isak. The Old Trafford side now need to join the party. Leading targets emerge in Man United striker search. As already stated, the Red Devils aren't exactly armed with a transfer war chest, with recent reports outlining that deals for the likes of Isak and RB Leipzig's Benjamin Sesko are likely to prove too expensive at present. In the case of Sesko, the Athletic's Laurie Whitwell outlined that United have been interested in the Slovenian for years and have stayed in regular contact, albeit with the 22-year-old seemingly being lined up to replace Isak at Newcastle United. According to reports in Spain, the £70M rated marksman remains on Ineos' 5-man striker shortlist, with Crystal Palace talisman Jean-Philippe Mateta also noted as one of those leading targets. The 28-year-old, who has reportedly been valued at around £40 million to £50 million, is deemed to be among the more accessible of the club's targets, having previously been linked with a move to Old Trafford earlier this summer. While Mateta might not be a glamour acquisition amid a summer of high-profile center-forward signings, he could represent the perfect alternative to a player like Sesko. How Mateta compares to Benjamin Sesko. It does appear the case that United have repeatedly missed the boat with regard to Sesko, having reportedly turned down the chance to sign him for just £2.5 million back in 2019, while also losing out as the 6'4" sensation joined Leipzig in 2022. An exciting, high-potential striker who has scored 27 Bundesliga goals across the last 2 seasons. It is easy to see why the former Red Bull Salzburg man is generating such interest, with any side likely to reap the rewards of bringing him into the fold. Mateta, at 6 years his senior, might be more of a short-term fix than a marquee, long-term solution, although on the evidence of his recent Palace heroics, he would be worth the investment. Also a towering, physical focal point of striker, like Sesko, at 6'4", the Frenchman is actually deemed to be a statistically and stylistically similar striker to the Leipzig starlet, among those in their position across Europe's top 5 leagues, as per FBref. Like Sesko, Mateta has been a solidly consistent performer over the last 2 campaigns, in particular having scored 30 league goals combined at Selhurst Park in that time. Like the Slovenian international too, Oliver Glasner's main man previously made his mark in German football prior to moving to South London, having scored 27 times in 71 games for Mainz. On the statistical front, as evidenced below, the pair do share a real likeness, having boasted a similar scoring rate, while also enjoying a similar record with regard to progressive carries and progressive passes, alongside touches in the attacking penalty area. The beauty of both men is that they are true strikers through and through, operating as an orthodox, almost old-fashioned attacking figurehead. Indeed, according to Transfermarkt, Mateta has only once played as a winger, with the rest of his career outings coming through the middle. Sesko, meanwhile, has only made 5 recorded appearances outside of operating as the main man in attack. While there may be intrigue over deploying a more fluid attack, involving a figure like Cunha or Mbeumo as the spearhead, recent years have outlined the need for United to go back to basics with the addition of a proper poacher. Sesko would, undoubtedly, be an exciting addition, although, as hailed by journalist Rory Smith, Mateta is an extraordinary talent in his own right, having been playing like original Ronaldo for the Eagles. He could be just what Amorim is in need of.